Guys, 603B van. I haven't made a video in a while. I've been really busy creating new accessories and making mods to my van, and about ready to head out on like a week-long trip. So I'm really excited to try out some of the mods. I'm still packing, but I thought I'd give you like an overview, a tour of what I've been up to. So for one thing, I got a electric XP 2.0. I've taken this with me before. It's almost like it's made for the gear garage. It fits perfectly in here. And I lash it down to some L-track over there. Also have a Segway ZT3 Pro scooter. This guy's a beast, but I managed to get him in here too. And it's very secure the way I have it. So I make use of these tie downs everywhere, and the L-track, cam buckle straps and ratchet straps, and yoga blocks. Sometimes I have to trim them down with like a bread knife, but the yoga blocks are great for sitting it up, getting a stable base, and have something to compress against when you're compressing with the ratchet straps and cam buckle straps. So here's my bed extension. It's a simple bed extension. I have a 3/4 inch piece of plywood that I've stained and finished, and I have some cutouts here when I store my bike and to be able to reach and open the rear door handle. I have custom milk crates. The top crate is cut so that it fits level under the bed, and when I take this stuff out, I'll move this crate in the middle and it could support a weight. I should show you this, something I've been working on. Making a minimalistic temporary rack that I can put up across these two cabinets. They're not exactly level, but I 3D printed some blocks that I could attach or run a 1-inch square piece of aluminum tubing between, and that's going to allow me to have a place to put my toaster oven, which I just bought. So I just got this Ninja Flip toaster oven, and I had it in there, and it's huge, and I managed to use it on the counter, and I did it once, and it was very close to the canvas, and I didn't think I want to do that again. So I've come up with a way to install it securely. So this is very stable and lightweight. So I'm still in the process of making some improvements to it, but I really like this setup. I can put my oven up here, got plenty of space around it, and I can, still have the benefit of my counter space and everything. This is huge, being able to put shelves in my bathroom. I don't like to use these cabinets for clothing. It's too hard to reach to get anything. So we'll put our clothing each in a carry-on, and when we take a shower and we get to our site, we'll take these out of here, and we might throw them up in the pop top or on the bed. But this has really worked out well for us. We each have, we're used to living out of carry-on sometimes anyway, so it's just a natural extension of that. But these shelves are game changers, using aluminum square tubing and custom end brackets that I created, and some lightweight plastic cardboard, and they're extremely strong without having to have the risk of cracking this shower surround, which is really brittle plastic. I have a Jackery lash down here with a cam buckle strap and some tie downs. I also have a microwave. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I could use it in place right here, and I have that secured. I have my rear storage area, and I use a barricade style closure. I took the doors off, and I just use a piece of wood to get in and out of that. Looking around, some of the other mods that I made is these cabinet door props, and these are have been really designed with a lot of thought. So for example, when I push up on the door, they don't fall out. They have a recess that the 1/2 inch rod will sit in very securely, and they're easy to take down. And what I like about this setup is when I put these rods in place, these supports, I can hang things under the cabinet door in this dovetail rail system that I came up with. I can slide accessories in, and one of the things that I did is I can install my PlayStation 5 up here and have it out of the way. So there's very little space to begin with, so I'm always thinking of ways to try to keep the aisle clean and the counter and the tabletops clear so we can use them for things like food prep. Here's a cup holder that I made for the Jumpseat for my son. There's no really good place to put cups and drinks, so I created this one. It has some rubber inserts in the handle. Just press it onto the edge, and those rubber inserts generate friction and prevent rattling and really keep this in place really well. And I thought that I would have to take it in and out, but either I've grown used to it or it's not in my natural path, and I haven't had any issues with hitting it. So I've been leaving it up actually. So the cup holder is sized to accommodate what I think are like standard size drinks. A lot of drinks have a certain size bottom area and then they widen, and I see that with a lot of drinks, so even with the larger stuff. So here's my cup holder relocation kit, where I relocate my cup holders from their position in the lower instrument panel up higher. You forfeit the use of my wireless charger, but I've created a accessory mounting bar, and I just throw my phone up there, and I have a reliable way to charge it wired through these numerous ports here. I have a bunch of fans put up. This is great. Being able to come into the van when it's hot and press a button is huge, rather than have to scrounge around and get the USB powered fans, the portable fans, which are nice, but I didn't like having to continually charge them and make sure they're charged, and it was just a headache. So being able to come in and press a button makes a difference in how much you can tolerate. Just getting the air moving around in your van is huge. So I got two fans strategically mounted. They can fit about anywhere in the van. I also have this little cubby that I created, a little insert that I created that allow you to store a handful of items in that space beside the steering column there. So, and many of you probably seen my duplicate table mod by now. So there's a quick overview of the stuff I've been working on. Drop a comment, and you can check out my Etsy shop, the same name, 603B Van. And if there's an interest in something you see, I can continue to refine it and make it available to other people in my shop. You guys take care.